Where's the sun? We had it for like one day. Oh my gosh. You were right, Mindy. It was 39 degrees at 6 a.m. and now it's 35.
I told you. It's
The
just
forecast
dropping
all I see
all
is
day.
it dropping and wind.
Ugh.
Down to tomorrow when we get in 15 degrees. Is that the coldest we've seen it?
So far, yes.
So far, yeah. Woo. Yuck. We were talking about how my house is vibrating the past couple of days. And it seems like every time and it's a new house, but it seems like every time the wind blows. And I think I've narrowed it down to the wind. So when the wind blows, it might get under the siding or maybe blow through some vents on the side of the house. Just curious if anybody else has dealt with that. But it is a strange low rumble. In fact, I thought it was like, I'm not kidding, I thought maybe a neighbor had like a movie theater sound system.
Oh, and it was like just the bass was
on,
too high.
That's what I or like like our AC unit. I thought because sometimes that can vibrate the pipe into the house, but so now I got to figure it out. But it's kind of creepy. But that's got to be it. So. How much do you think a licensed professional counselor with a master's degree and close to a PhD is making a year? According to this, just one person who submitted their salary.
200,000?
33,000.
33,000. That's it.
That's what she said. Yeah, or he or she said. Yeah.
What? Well, Well, maybe they're only having like 2 or 3 clients because I know what I was paying.
No kidding.
Yeah.
I would think at least like 100.
Yeah.
75 to 100. And then, of course, taxes and all that. But they're setting up the stage for the concerts for the college football championship on the Circle.
Yeah,
We'll see
it looks amazing.
Yeah, it looks really, really cool. Let's see if we can get a picture on our social media. We're only through 97 minutes, commercial-free new country at 97.1 Hank FM. It's Joey and Mindy. 17 minutes from right now at 9:50. That is the secret time we're going to be announcing today's commercial-free cash winner. So if we say a name and it's yours, maybe somebody you know, whatever you do, get them or get you to call us within 10 minutes. And if you call back, $500 is yours. If we don't have your name, just sign up at hankfm.com. We're just talking about how a lot of people are quitting their jobs. It's in record numbers. Who knows?
Are they explaining why? Or just early retirement or just...
No. I suspect, and I'm not an expert on this, and maybe I didn't see it in the article, but I suspect it's people's priorities have shifted. Maybe they're just tired of dealing with if there was BS at their job. They're just like, life's too short.
Yep.
Do you know what I mean?
I do.
And they're just like, it ain't worth it. I'll figure it out.
Right.
And there could be other reasons, but that's what I think is going
Gotcha.
on. So I found BuzzFeed did a question, and they were saying, what do you make? Like, what kind of jobs do you do, and what do you make? And I love this stuff because I find it fascinating. So if you're out of work and you're thinking, maybe I need a new career, I need to switch it up, I thought I'd suggest some of these submissions that people put into BuzzFeed. A mail carrier who works for the inner city. So like maybe somebody here in Indy, $70,000 a year.
Wow.
Seems high to me, but awesome. Good for you. And with overtime, this person says $150K.
Well, think I need to become a mail carrier.
Oh, it gets worse. An electrician.
You do it part-time?
Yeah, that only pays $50,000. Electrician says $115,000 a year and made over $250,000 with overtime. Maybe that's his own business. Yeah. Let's see.
That would have to be, I would think.
A music teacher. Now, this person's been teaching for 23 years. Says this seems crazy to me. $99,000. That doesn't make any sense to me. But good for you.
It must be teaching individually, like a piano teacher,
includes stipends
voice teacher
for after-school groups and learning sessions.
Okay.
Let's see. customer service rep, so somebody who works from home all the time, full benefits, paid holidays, they say $50,000 a year. That's not bad.
That's
sounds
really
about
good.
Right.
And you could dress in your pajamas?
Absolutely.
Jeez.
My favorite, though, is the from Washington State, the Panda Express general manager. What do you think the Panda Express general manager is making? Aim high.
40.
That's high?
Well, I mean, I think I saw it advertised at the one in Fisher.
You got to move to Washington State, though. $210,000.
Shut up.
Hey, man, they like
What?
they like their drive-through Panda Express there. All right? I always do like it when you tell me to shut up. It's always fun. Shut up. You save it for just the right moment. So. Hang on, what else?
That doesn't make any sense to me at all. 210,000.
This librarian, I'm not laughing, but a librarian says in a rural southern state pulls in $12,800 a year. That's sad.
Okay, that's like poverty level.
That is below poverty level.
Correct.
Let's see. What did I skip? Literature professor, 72. That sounds right to me. Mm-hmm. Steam plant. Do what now?
Oh, hi, Mitch. Oh, I need to jump on here so I can see what people
A claims adjuster. And listen, I don't know enough about this, but that seems like a tough job because you're always like...
Yes.
You're
always dealing with people that are not happy.
And whatever you're doing, you're probably going to make someone upset with your...
Right. On either end.
Yeah. 65,000.
Oh, yeah, that doesn't seem high enough for that
I don't
job.
know what a boutique agency recruiter is. They said 190, customer service, middle school teacher, 41. That sounds about right.
That sounds right.
Doesn't sound great. Sounds about... The mail carrier is interesting, though. Inner city. So I wonder, okay, like...
So bougie towns don't get paid as much?
No, inner city doesn't sound bougie to me.
No, I'm saying that the bougie towns are not getting as much money.
Oh, maybe not. I mean, isn't it a fact, though, that some schools in, like, inner cities that struggle to get teachers, don't they pay more at some of those schools to try to recruit them in? Same thing like the whole STEM program where it's like they offer these, like, specialized classes. Hi, Hank FM, good morning.
Yeah, I had a little comment about the everybody quitting their job.
Yeah.
I think everybody's living on the government right now, to be honest with you.
I knew you were going to say that.
Hey, thanks for calling WIBC. Any other comment, caller?
I mean, I'm sorry to be negative like that, but
I mean, I quit my job last year and I wasn't living off the government.
I mean, you might be one of those few that's not, which, good for you, praise you. Wish everybody was in that situation. But I think for the most part, they're staying home and making more money, getting checks in the mail.
Thanks, caller.
I can't say I disagree.
I
know some people that are doing exactly that.
I think there's people that do that, and I think there's my perception is, I can't speak to that because I don't know anybody who's done that. My perspective is that just personally that when you've seen people sick or it's such a weird thing that we all went through. If you've been just dealing with stuff at work for the longest time, I don't know. I think the pandemic for a lot of people, prioritized. That's what I'm saying.
Course.
So I'm not saying people that are. I know in the break I said people that are sitting out looking for their next job, but I think a lot of people are changing careers or switching things up. Really is what I think the article was.
I'm sure 80% of the pandemic had
oh yeah,
a majority of everything that's going on right now job-related. I'm just mentioning those few that are taking advantage of the situation.
Cool, man. Thank you for calling.
Thank you, honey. Bye.
You knew it was going to happen.
Well, of course, because there are people that are doing that. So it's not an illogical statement or an untrue statement. Unfortunately,
I just me. I haven't. I'm not disagreeing that there are some people that find that easier, but I don't know anybody like that.
I personally think it's more stressful. So.
Oh my gosh. So we're doing that. we were talking about snow cream earlier, and I was asking Mindy, I'm like, have you ever heard of snow cream? And she's like, no.
No.
And I was like, that makes sense to me because to me it feels like a very Southern thing, and that's where people, I find it weird and odd and gross. Well, when it snows, they will scoop the snow off the ground, and then what did I say? They mix maybe
Mix it
eggs
with
and milk and
stuff?
sugar, and then they eat it.
Now, as a kid, I would take
Yes.
a little snow and eat it. That's where the whole
A
phrase
little
"don't
bit.
eat yellow snow" came from. But
Yes, a little bit, but imagine
to
taking
eat that as a meal?
a cup of it.
That's
that
weird.
concentrated.
it's
And
just water.
The argument they make is that people make is, well, you wait till it snows an hour to get kind of the gross snow on the ground first, and then you wait till the clean stuff is falling.
But snow. I mean, when I've had snow, there's no real flavor. It's just like
I think.
water.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's like a snow cone. It's
Right.
the same thing. I think it's the idea. Oh, I don't think it's a practical treat at all. But I think it's just like, here's some snow and let's mix it with something and eat it. I just find it really gross.
Bizarre.
Very. It's like that we were saying, would you collect rainwater?
Right.
And then add Crystal Light to it? No.
Now, if I were stranded in a forest, yes, I would.
Yeah, all bets are off at that point. All sorts of things you can drink then. Oh my gosh.
There was a game we were playing over the weekend that one of the questions was, how long do you think this person would last? It was like called Best Friend, kind of like a compatibility type game. And so how long do you think your best friend would last in the forest? And I'm like, 30 minutes. I was like,
Not long.
not long. I definitely would not be one that could last days.
I would die from caffeine withdrawal. It would hurt. But I just discovered that Mindy, her withdrawal period comes far faster than mine.
I'm going through it right now. I'm getting a headache.
When was the last time you had any caffeine? Like 2 hours ago?
Yes, I was probably done with my caffeine in 7:30.
Wow. Mm-hmm. Wow.
Plus, I'm getting a
We're
little
all built
hungry.
different though. I don't drink that much less than you. I probably had 3 cups in here. You
Right.
know.
So this is actually only filled this much with coffee, this much with whipped cream.
I will throw you a bone and say maybe it's because that you're just smaller than me. But I don't know.
Could
but
be.
then again, you can drink.
Well, and I think
two
I'm also
cans of
getting a
beer
little
and not a-
hungry, and it's like so because I'm not got my other coffee, that kind of curbs my appetite. So I've got that going on as well. So I'm getting, that's I don't know if it's hunger headache
Could be
or
that.
caffeine headache.
So this is I'm 38 years old. And okay, so I've never really dealt with heartburn here and there my whole life, but almost never been an issue for me until last year. And I think what happened was I gained weight and I'm older. I think that's what's happening. So, but I think it's really the weight gain. And I've determined there are certain things that trigger it. And it annoys me because it's things I really like. Caffeine. And I think chocolate can do it too. You're not a chocolate person.
no.
So yesterday, but like citrus, the acidic sort of. So yesterday I'm driving home. I'm on 465. And I had one of those little cutie oranges.
Yep. We get those.
What's another name for those? What do they call those? But there's different names.
They're teeny little oranges. Like
Little
this.
teeny, easy to peel, right?
Yes.
Tasty.
Yes.
So I'm like, I got an orange. I'm going to eat this orange. And then I'm passing like Michigan. I'm like, oh no. And I didn't have any, I carry Tums with me most of the time. I haven't had them with me.
Acidic.
And I'm like, no. Because I had
Heartburn.
like a 20-minute drive home. And so I kept thinking, I almost kept pulling off to get like food somewhere. I was like, I feel like if I get food, I can soak it up or something like that. And so finally my wife says to me yesterday, we have some Prilosec. She goes, Joey, just take it. But I've been like, my impression is that you had to take it for like 2 weeks before it would work. But I look at the
Generally, yes, at least a week.
The one I have says can start working within 1 to 4 days. So I'm gonna start taking that now. But it said on the outside of the packaging, things to do to avoid heartburn. Hang on, Prilo, and I'll just tell you the part that I was like, it said, literally, quote, if overweight, comma, lose weight. Swear to God. And all the other things would make sense, but I'm like, that is harsh. If overweight, lose weight. I'm like, well, damn. I knew that already. Thanks.
I think you can, I've weaned myself off of Prilosec. I took it for years.
Because you
and
needed
now
it,
I don't
obviously.
have to. Yeah, now I don't need it.
And are you still consuming stuff that would have triggered you before?
Yeah. I mean, margaritas
That's
and
weird.
chips and salsa used to be really bad. Popcorn used to be really
it's
bad.
the worst.
But
Wait, what'd you say?
Popcorn.
Popcorn?
Yeah.
Why?
I think it's because it's so airy, and the way we eat it, we end up swallowing more air. You're not same thing. The reason you're not really supposed to drink out of a straw, and yeah, I had a lot of tummy issues in my 20s, and so
had to
it was
figure all that out.
so I had to find all that out. Yeah,
I never heard of the straw thing.
yeah. In fact, my doctor, my gastroenterologist, told me I'd never have a flat stomach. I'm like, that challenge on, buddy.
Is that
I will work to
Is that
have
something that? Hang on, let's do this first. I'm gonna ask
It's
more
your
about
job.
that. Let's dig in. Inside 97 minutes, commercial-free new country, and guess what? In 2 minutes and 51 seconds, we are going to announce today's commercial-free cash winner. If that person's listening, hopefully you, and you call back within 10 minutes, you get $500 on Hank FM. So, is that something, when he told you that time, is that something you would I don't want to say dealt with, but had you always wanted one but couldn't have one? Is that why he said that?
No, it was the fact that he just kind of was warning me that, but that's not been the case.
Yeah.
So,
I'm
like, okay, well, I'll prove you wrong. So, and it's one of those things that I think a bigger way I was able to diffuse having to take the Prilosec more was not eating past a certain time.
That's the thing.
Like I don't eat past 7:30.
That's the thing. The
So
packaging said don't eat before bed.
Mm-hmm.
And then it was very practical things like don't lay flat.
Right.
And prop yourself. If you prop yourself up, that's a trigger. So I like the idea of laying on two pillows, but sometimes it's
uncomfortable.
Neck.
Yes.
So I take the one off and I'm flat, and then I feel it. Come on,
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, man.
Yeah.
Hi, good morning, Hank FM.
What was the name you guys just announced?
We haven't announced.
We haven't
the name
announced it yet.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
No, that's okay, man.
You're
We're gonna
okay,
do
honey.
it in about a minute and a half.
Sorry, thanks, sir.
You're welcome. Hi, Michael.
Thanks for watching, Michael. Aw, thank you.
We got jokes.
I think we are the joke.
What Darcy say?
Love the IU representing.
Yeah, that's my cousin.
Remember your friend who didn't realize that wasn't an IU? They just thought it was a pitchfork this whole time. I can see that.
Yes, she thought this was their emblem. This was their mascot. Was a pitchfork. I'm like, can you imagine? It has a little face.
Jeez.
Like, then why would we be called the Hoosiers? What's I mean, I know that Purdue fans think we are the Satan of the state, but Olivia's a Purdue alum. She's over going, that's right.
Yeah. I still haven't figured out.
You kind of
how
have Purdue
many...
colors on right now with that gold.
Well,
People might think we planned this.
I'm gold-blooded, as you know. All right, you ready? We got that name, maybe?
Yes.
Okay. Hopefully.
Wait.
All right, $500. Somebody could win that today. We are going to announce a name right now.
Jamie, and we think it's Verstrate or Verstrate. Verstraete. Jamie Verstrate or Verstrate.
Jamie, hang on a sec. I told Mindy not to try this.
Hey!
But
Maybe I'm correct.
with the name spelled like that, I'm sure Jamie V has dealt with this her whole life. Anyhow, Jamie is the name.
Yes. And their birthday is coincidentally today.
What?
Yes.
Hey, birthday is this? We don't know if this is Jamie, if this is a girl Jamie or boy Jamie.
Correct.
So, birthday Jamie V, you've got about 9 minutes and 19 seconds from right now to call back at 319-239.
No, 317.
317. I got it. 239-9797 to get your $500. Happy birthday. Come on, let's go. See, when I get cocky, I act like an a-hole. 319. What is this, Illinois?
I got it.
I love that you won't let me just have a mistake. It's true. When we first met, I told Mindy, I said, I'm going to say something stupid, and I need you to just address it and not pretend like I didn't say something stupid.
And Ryan goes, don't worry, she will.
Please. I hate when people just let like a great opportunity to make somebody feel stupid.
That's what
Come
I
on,
live
Jamie.
for.
What'd you say?
That's what I live for.
Oh, my God. It drives me nuts.
Someone said, how local is the contest? All of Indiana, ? Roll Tide.
Yes, all of Indiana.
Roll Tide. Sorry,
No,
Tuscaloosa. You can't play. Even if you're here.
We need to see the address of where you're from. So.
Darcy says, happy birthday, Jamie. Hurry and call to have a fabulous B-Day.
Yeah, I guess I could have said they were from Oaklandon. So Jamie V of Oaklandon.
You know, I left a little space there for you to say that, and but I threw you off with the name thing.
That's okay. But I mentioned the birthday. There can't be too many Jamie V's with a birthday today.
Is it Oaklandon or Oaklandon?
It's Oaklandon. That's a good question, though.
Oh, yeah. When I said, was it Whiteland or White Sox? What did I?
It is Whiteland, yes.
What was the one I screwed up yesterday?
You said Whiteside.
Whiteside.
And then you said White Land. And I'm like, no. The land of the white. It's Whiteland.
Whiteland. Come on, Jamie. So what? Oh, there's a call. Let's see. Oh my gosh. I need to get on that thing though.
Yeah.
Hello.
Sean, where are you?
Who's supposed to answer it?
Somebody in that studio.
Oh.
Just staring at it.
Oh, you guys just see it.
I can answer it, but like.
It's not the same number, but that doesn't mean
there you go.
anything.
Yep. No, that don't mean nothing.
Because if they were calling from a work line, that could be a number.
Do you know anybody? This gives me some time. You know anybody that? Do you have a home phone?
No, not anymore.
Do you know anybody who has one? Like
Not anymore. My parents did, and they made my dad sell that number just in the last 10 years. We used to when we lived at our other house. Bob and I did.
Did you use it much after?
Oh God, no.
I remember in 2003 or 4. No, 2002. I remember. Oh, there they go. I remember back. It was a company called iWireless, and you had to. Is that it?
That is it.
Okay.
That's
Looks like Jamie's call.
Get off the phone. You can take that one.
You know he's looking at it too. And knows 'cause he looks at the number. But that was when you would go in. This is one of those places you'd go in and you'd prepay for. You'd buy a card, like $40 is what it cost.
Yeah.
And it was all local calls, unlimited, just local though. And you'd go and I remember it was 30, 35, $40, and it wasn't a cell phone store. It was one of those random businesses in town that also did the cell phone thing.
Yes.
And this place in little town in Iowa was a, you know, the stores that do like graphic design and do embroidery and stuff like that. That's what they did, and they had a little cell phone side business. And I would go in there and pay them $35, and they would give me a card that had a PIN number on it. And then I'd call, I think, a number on the phone, punch the PIN number, and then I'd have service for another month.
Oh, my mom just said her best friend has a home phone still.
Like, is it a real home phone? Or because, okay, back in the day, it was like hard line, landline.
Yeah.
But then you've got like VoIP, which I think, like if you go through like Verizon or whatnot or Comcast, I think you can get a home phone, but it's really through your internet. am I imagining that?
I'm guessing it's still just a regular home phone.
A regular one.
Mm-hmm.
One
She's
that
lived in the
works-
same house for 40
Okay.
years. So
If I'm going to have a home phone, which I won't, but if I want one that works when the power's out. Do you know what I mean? Because home
Yep.
phones used to work with the power's
Yep.
out. But I don't want one that like requires internet. Because a lot of them, I think, mask themselves as home phone, but they're really internet
right.
phones.
Right. Oh, my cousin Darcy said that my Aunt Maureen, she had one, so she doesn't anymore. I guess. Is that what that means? or did you mean to put has a home phone?
I'm going to Is Aunt Darcy
She
still
said
with us?
Darcy said Joe.
Or is the aunt still with us?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's her mom.
Okay.
Joe, that's my godmom too. And
Okay.
she said, Joey, that place sounds a little sketchy.
It was. It was. You can look it up. It was.
What's the deal? Are they on hold? Oh, they must be on hold.
Oh, that's hold. Hang on a second. Where the hell are we? Where did I do the?
Oh, and she has a fax machine.
Winner. All right, we got a winner.
Awesome.
Fax machine at home?
Yes. I used to have a fax machine for my Mindy and the Fun Company because that's how our contracts came in. But she owns properties, so that's probably why.
Okay.
Contracts.
Business. Got it. I ain't never had anybody know anybody had a personal fax machine for
What would you have it for?
letters, I guess.
I didn't want to mail this. So
Can we also talk? I have things to do, but I want to ask this. Somebody find out for me. Why do rental car companies and airlines still use dot matrix printers? Somebody answer it for me. The little lines. Why?
Right.
Help me understand. I know it's got to be cheap, but why? They do. The manifest is still,
I know what you're talking about.
You go to a damn budget rental car, they give you a why? I don't. All right, we got work to do. Hang on.
Yes, we got.
Last thing. Off on a tangent. You're getting bonus content today. Jamie. Maybe we can find out Jamie's last name. January.
Well, hopefully they say it in the audio.
He said January. Okay, there it is. I doubt it.
Happy birthday to Jamie Verstrate. Yeah.
Jamie Verstrate.
Verstrate.
Now, Mindy, I don't mean to recall, but did we save Jamie Verstrate on the air?
I think I did.
Happy birthday to Jamie Verstrate. Yeah.
Is it your birthday? Wait a second.
Yes. Been like 360.
Way to not be observant, Sean. That's the first thing I noticed. I was like, January 5th.
I could not believe it. Yes.
That's awesome.
Could not believe it. Funded like 365. Oh, thanks so much. Oh man. Oh man. I'm gonna go probably not concerts.
Gamble.
Music.
Hang on a second. Hang on.
I
We're
just
gonna.
love
Okay.
our audio.
So hang on a second. Yeah, man, you got $500, Jamie. Shoot, you didn't hit record. Yeah, man, you got $500, Jamie. You're seeing the behind the scenes here.
What a birthday present.
Yes.
Yes. I could not believe it.
Man, how cool is that? What are you going to spend this money on, dude?
Concerts. Music.
Which will then allow me to tease acoustic stars and guitars.
There you go.
All right, here we go. Jamie Verstrate. Jamie Verstrate.
Verstrate. Yep.
So it wasn't even 10 minutes ago, as we've been rolling 97 minutes commercial-free new country, that we announced a name to win $500 in commercial-free cash. Do we have that name?
Jamie Verstrate of Oaklandon, who coincidentally it's their birthday today.
And all Jamie had to do is call back within that 10 minutes to win the money. Hank FM, good morning. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good. Oh, we got a concert for you. Not that you want to give us the money back. But Acoustic Stars and Guitars, go get those tickets, dude. They're still available. $36.50 per ticket.
Yeah.
And you can get them at hankfm.com, including Gabby Barrett, Morgan Evans, Tennille Arts, Nico Moon. It's Joey and Mindy. We'll see you tomorrow morning.
But
We couldn't hear the caller.
oh, you couldn't?
No.
It's because I didn't flip the source for the on-air. So I have to. So there's two audio sources. There's the one we're using right now, which requires no button pushing. But when we go on the air, if you want to hear what's on the air, I have to flip it. So that's my fault. So yeah, you wouldn't hear it
That stinks.
in that case.
Well,
But
Jamie
they heard
was
it
a
when-
winner.
They heard it when it came through. So.
Yes.
All right, y'all. Have a good one. Thanks so much. Try to stay warm. It's only getting colder from here on out. So
Yeah.
we'll see you tomorrow morning.